Hi everyone. Joe Biden will be the US president from the next year. People expect he will open the door wider to immigrants from outside the country. Do you want to come to the US to live permanently and legally? And do you want to know how? Let me teach you some of the possible ways for you to consider. I'll also tell you some pluses and the minuses of each option, along with my own experience, so you can see which option may work best for you. Assuming you are an average person, not a world-famous scientist or somebody like that, I'd like to recommend you to review these 3 types of visas that will help you enter the US. 1. Student visa. You must get an admission from accredited institutions like universities. With the visa, you can live in the US as long as you are registered as a student. You can earn bachelor's degree, master's degree, or even higher. Also, you can learn the US culture. And you can build some human network, which is very important for your job hunting after graduation. But you will not be able to work full-time with the visa. And the tuition for an international student is much higher than local students, about 3 times more expensive. Also, after graduation, you'll have only 60 days, 2 months, to either enroll in another college program for further studies or an OPT program, which means optional practical training program. The OPT program allows you to extend your student visa for 1 year while you work, intern, or train. If this doesn't take place within the 60 days, you will have to leave the US. So if you want to stay for a longer period of time, you must get a full-time job. 2. Work visa. You must find a company to hire and sponsor you for this visa, which allows you to remain employed at the company for 3 years. I came to California with this visa too. One of the American companies I had business relationship offered me to work for the company. At the time, I was working for one of the largest companies in the country with 12 years of job experience. This is really great because this allows you to work as a full-timer, make money, and keep building your professional career in the field. But getting a work visa is tough and becoming more difficult because of these 3 reasons. First, the sponsoring company must prove that you have a unique and special knowledge and expertise for the company, which local American candidates hardly have. 2, the government asks American enterprises to hire Americans first. And 3rd, the H-1B quota for a year is limited. For example, for the next year, 2021, the H-1B regular cap is 65,000, and the H-1B advanced degree exemption is 20,000. It means if you have received your master's degree from a US institution, you may increase the odds of selection in the H-1B cap. But if not, you are in regular cap. That means you'll never know how long it'll take for you to get the visa. It may take years. If you do not get a permanent resident card during your employment, you must either extend your work visa one time or leave the US. So if you like to increase the possibility of getting a full-time job and H-1B visa, I'd like to recommend that you have a bachelor's degree in most popular areas like computer science, information systems, business, etc. After graduation, if you can pass the national exam and get that professional certificate, for example, like CPA, certified public accountant, or registered nurse, that'll be a great plus. for you to get a job. 3. Immigrant investor visa. All immigrant investors are admitted to the US as conditional permanent residents. The annual cap for this visa is $10,000. You must invest minimum $900,000 to projects in troubled employment areas, TEAs, which has an average unemployment rate of at least 150% of the national average unemployment rate. Or you must invest minimum $1.8 million for or other non-TEA projects. And then the investment must create or preserve at least 10 full-time jobs for qualifying US workers within 2 years in order for you to convert the status from conditional green card holder to permanent resident. Only if you have the money, this could be the fastest way for you to become a permanent resident. Becoming a permanent resident is the goal for every immigrant. Once you make it, a new chapter begins. So let's talk about it in another video next time. I want you to ask yourself these questions before making a decision. Am I willing to invest my time and money to study at least for 2 years in the US and start a new professional life? Am I master's or higher degree holder in high demand for the future? Do I have, number one, expertise in my industry? Do I have career experience in the industry in high demand, such as engineering, computer science, finance, information technology, and so on? Do I have minimum $3 million to invest and cover the living cost for at least 2 years in the US? Do I have English fluency in high advanced level? I hope you have many yes to these questions. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment below. If you like this video, make sure to click on the button, like, and subscribe. Thank you again. See you next week.